In the last video, we talked about words that indicate opposite relationships. Right here, I'm going to talk about briefly concerning words that indicate direct relationships or causation. And those words are mostly the words because and therefore. On the exam, these are the words that indicate that one thing is causing another. Now, I'm sure that when you go and practice in the Blue Book or in a practice test, you're going to notice this as well. So don't forget, the words because and the word therefore indicate direct relationships or causation. One entity is causing or creating or somehow influencing another entity. Let's talk about double blank sentence completion, which is very similar to single blank sentence completion, only that now instead of the sentence having one blank, it has two blanks. Again, here underline, mark, or highlight the key words. Now the key words we already have gone over are words that indicate the type of relationship. And the type of relationship can either be a causation relationship or an opposite relationship. So we can either have it causing something or we can have it being the opposite of something. And again, you can watch the other video or the beginning of this video in order to find out what those keywords are. For double blank completion questions, do one blank at a time. There's too much information for you to try to figure out both of those things at the same time, so only look at one part of the sentence. Think of a word that would fit that blank before looking at the answer choices. So we're going to split this into two parts. We're going to look at the first part first, and then we're going to look at the second missing word after that. Do not try to do this at the same time. It's much easier if you do it one at a time. An example right here. The new medicine is blank, preventing certain forms of disease, therefore it should be more widely blank to prevent outbreaks of the disease. So the new medicine is blank, preventing certain forms of disease, therefore it should be more widely blank to prevent outbreaks of the disease. So the new medicine is something when it comes to preventing certain forms of disease. And because it is something when it comes to preventing certain forms of disease, it should be more widely blanked to prevent outbreaks of the disease. So think about this. If someone is suggesting that a certain medicine be used more frequently, what does that indicate? That indicates that the medicine is effective. Otherwise, why would someone indicate to do it more? Or why would anyone indicate to do anything with an ineffective medicine? So we can say that the new medicine is effective in preventing certain forms of disease, therefore it should be more widely blanked to prevent outbreaks of the disease. It should be more widely used or utilized to prevent the disease. This sentence makes sense. There is no relationship in this sentence which strikes you or me or the people that wrote the test as crazy. Let's just read the sentence. The new medicine is effective in preventing certain forms of disease, therefore it should be more widely used to prevent outbreaks of the disease. That makes sense. The medicine works, and someone is suggesting that it be used to prevent the outbreak of the disease. These are our answer choices. Required for, constrained, unsuccessful in, distributed, instrumental in, reconstituted, effective in, administered, and unverified for, and disseminated. Chances are you will not know what all of this means, and frankly, it doesn't matter. All you have to know is the relationship and how these answer choices tie into what you chose or what we chose. And what did we choose? We chose effective in and prevent, used to prevent outbreaks of the disease. So we're looking for answer choices that are very similar to the words effective in and prevent. Well, just by looking at this, we already have effective in right there. That's a very good clue. And we have administered. So that's our most likely candidate as a correct answer choice. Let me just make this in red so we don't forget what we chose. And in the test, you should also mark what you think is right, using a little star or an asterisk or something. So let's remember the words effective in and administered. The new medicine is effective in preventing certain forms of disease, therefore it should be more widely administered to prevent outbreaks of the disease. That makes sense, and it's very similar to the answers that we chose without looking at the answer choices given. So anyway, that's all there is to know about sentence completion questions. If you have any questions, I suggest you either watch the videos again, you watch the vocabulary videos that I talk about learning vocabulary, or you can email me with any questions.